प्रिपरेशन करनी है, मोडाल पेपर की प्रैक्टिस करनी है, आज इवन की है, नेक्स्ट आने वाली वीडियो में A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 सबकी होने वाली है। आ जाओ, let's start. Hello guys, you're watching German Gyan. My name is Nidhi Jain and guys, today video is so special. So we're gonna announce one series which we are starting. So basically on every Saturday at 7 PM we're gonna launch a video of a modal paper. That will be a practice modal paper. If you are giving Goethe, then you can definitely go and give that exam. If you are giving TELC exam, then also you can practice with that modal paper and you can give the exam. So please guys, stay excited, stay tuned, because every Saturday at 7 PM you have to be there on German Gyan for that particular video, because that's gonna help you a lot. Right now we are starting with A1. And simultaneously we'll be coming to A2, B1, B2, C1 and C2, whatnot. So please stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed German Gyan yet, please guys do right now. And if you don't know, then let me just tell you, German Gyan is a one-stop solution to all your problems. So if you want to learn German language, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, teacher training program, if you want to do exam preparation, per module brush up, level brush up, anything, then German Gyan is a one-stop solution. Tickets for Germany, the flight tickets or the tour package worldwide, then PNM traveling is there. I will be putting all the details, all the contact details in description, so you must go and watch it. Now let's start the video and make sure you are subscribed, like you have subscribed this channel, and do not forget to share this video whosoever is preparing for A1 exam or whosoever is having soon exam. So without wasting time, let's get started.
In the lesson tile 1, you are given a brief and you have to mark the answers from that brief. And always remember, if your answer is correct, or wherever you want to mark the answer, put a cross on it. Like if the answer is Richtig, then put a cross on Richtig, or if the answer is false, then put a cross on false. And you don't have to read the complete brief, you just have to read the question, like whatever is given in the question, and try to find a matching line from that question into the brief. For example, the first one is Roberto will Jasmin noch anrufen. Now what you have to do is find a word which is similar to or the same verb anrufen, or any other word which you can find in the question. Like in this question you can find the verb anrufen, which is also used in the brief in the last line. The line is Schreib mir bitte schnell oder ruf mich an. So the question is saying that Robert wants to, but in the brief it is written that Schreib mir bitte schnell means the Robert is saying Jasmin to write him a letter or to call him, which is a false statement. So the answer is false. Now read out the second question. Roberto kommt am Abend nach Berlin. Now again, don't read out the complete brief. Just find out the line which is a match to this line or a verb. So you can find the verb kommen, which is given in the question. In the brief, read out the first line in which the verb kommen is given. The line is Ich kann schon am Mittag nach Berlin kommen und nicht erst abends spät. So the line is denying whatever is given in the question. That's why the answer is false. Now put a cross on the false. Now for question 3 and question 4, again you are given a brief. Now what you have to do is just read out the question and try to find a line which is similar to this line in the brief. Or if you can't find a line, then try to find a word or a verb which is similar to the question, and then find out the answer. And always remember, if the answer is Richtig, then put a cross on Richtig, and if the answer is false, then put a cross on the false. In the lesson tile 2, you are given a situation, and for every situation there are two options. Now what you have to do is read out the situation, like what it is demanding, and then read out both the advertisements and find out which one is correct. Like in this one, 6. Sie suchen ein billiges Fahrrad. Now you have to read out both the advertisements, like which one is selling the Fahrrad. So the first one is www.günstigeronline.de is actually selling a Fahrrad, and the second one www.𝒑𝒓𝒊𝒆𝒔.de is not selling a Fahrrad but Fahrradtaschen. And Fahrrad and Fahrradtaschen are different things. That's why the first option, which is www.günstigeronline.de, is correct. Like this, you have to find other options also. So read out patiently. Don't get confused between two words like this, Fahrrad and Fahrradtaschen. There are other words also which can give you confusion, but read out patiently. Now read out the 7th question and try to understand what it is demanding. The question is: Sie wollen in Deutschland Urlaub machen und auch weiter Deutsch lernen. Wo finden Sie Informationen? Now read out the first advertisement, what it is saying. Urlaub in Deutschland, attraktive Angebote für die ganze Familie, Ferien auf dem Bauernhof, lernen Sie die Natur kennen. In this Anzeige, you can only find the information about Urlaub in Deutschland but not about the information learning German. So this cannot be a right answer. Now read out the second Anzeige or the second advertisement. Feriensprachkurse in der deutschen Hauptstadt im Sommer und im Herbst mit großem kulturellem Angebote alle Stufen. Now in this second advertisement, it is clearly written Feriensprachkurse. Ferien means Urlaub, that means Sprachkurse during Urlaub, that means this answer is correct, because this advertisement is giving you the information about the language course during the summer and Herbst. Now read out the 8th question, which is: Sie möchten in Deutschland auf dem Rhein eine Schiffreise machen und auch die Stadt Rüdesheim besuchen. Wo finden Sie Informationen? So the question is saying that you want to take a trip on ship and also you want to visit the state Rüdesheim. Now read out both the advertisements and try to find out which is. The first option is www.bahn.de. Tagesfahrten mit dem Zug besuchen Sie Rüdesheim, 49 € pro Person, Wanderung durch die Weinberg und andere Aktivitäten. Now in this option or in this advertisement, you can clearly see that it is giving you the offer of Rüdesheim, but you cannot find any verb or any word which is related to Schiffreise. Now try to read out the second advertisement and see if this advertisement is giving you both the options. Rheinische Party auf dem Wasser, Abendbuffet, Brunchbuffet, Besuch der Stadt Rüdesheim, Abendsprogramm. Now in this option you can find that it is clearly written Besuch der Stadt Rüdesheim, means it is giving you first option. Now try to find out if this same advertisement is giving you other option also. It is written Party auf dem Wasser, which means Schiffreise. It means this advertisement is giving you both the offers and this is the correct answer. So now, like we have done question 6, 7th and 8th, you have to do question 9 and 10 on your own and find out the answers. So now in the lesson tile 3, you are given a question, and for that particular question you get some information in the information box. So now what you have to do is read out the question and try to find the same line in the information box if it is given or not. If you find the same exact line in the information box, that means the answer is richtig, otherwise it is false. Now read out the question. The question is: Am Mittwochabend können Sie bis 23 Uhr im Garten sitzen. So the question is saying that on the Mittwoch evening you can sit till 11 o'clock in the garden. Now find out the information in the information box, something related to garden. So you can find it in the very first line, which is written. It is clearly written that im Garten Wochentags bis 22 Uhr, Freitags und Samstag bis 23 Uhr. Now you can clearly identify that the question which is given to you is false, because it is clearly written that on weekdays the timing is till 22 Uhr, which means till 10 o'clock. Similarly, you have to find the answer of 12 and 13. The question 12 says, Sie dürfen hier nicht parken, means you are not allowed to park here, and in the information box it is written parken verboten, which is also means the same, that you cannot park here, it is forbidden. That's why the answer is richtig. Now in the 13th question, again read out the question what it is saying. The question is, Heute fahren die Straßenbahnen und Busse nur bis zum Hauptbahnhof. Now try to understand what the question is saying. The question is saying that both the Straßenbahnen and buses are going till Hauptbahnhof. And now read out the first line of the information box, which is saying, Die Straßenbahnen fahren heute nur zur Kaiserstraße. Now you can clearly identify that the line is saying that the Straßenbahn are going only till the Kaiserstraße, which is completely different from what it is given in the question. That's why the answer is false, because both the places are different, that is Kaiserstraße and Hauptbahnhof. Now similarly, you have to find out the answers of question 14 and 15. First, read out the question and then look it into the information box what it is given. If both the things are same, then the answer is richtig, otherwise it is false. Now the second module is Schreiben. In the Schreiben, you have given two tiles, tile 1 and tile 2. Now in the Schreiben tile 1, some information is given to you and a registration form is also given to you. So in this tile, what you have to do is read out the information, whatever it is given, and fill out the form. In this registration form, you also have to write the line numbers also, like from which line you have got the answer. For example, the first one is Vorname, which is your first name, and this information is given in the very first line. Tom Smith is 20 Jahre alt. So the answer is Seile 1 and Tom. Seile means line. Same as like this. The second is Familiennamen. Again it is given in the same line, that is line 1, Seile 1. And like this you have to find out other informations also and fill out the form with the line numbers. Now again some information is given to you about a person named Yuan. So now what you have to do is read out the complete information and fill out this form which is given to you. In the Schreiben tile 2, you have to write a brief, and for that brief you are given a question plus some information or some points which you have to include in your brief. Plus in this question you are also given a limit of the words, like how much words you have to write. Now by considering all these points, you have to write your brief. Now for this brief, try to use the grammar which you have been taught in the class so that you can get good marks. Now read out the question what it is saying. Sie möchten im Sommer in München Urlaub machen. Schreiben Sie an die Touristeninformation. Warum schreiben Sie günstige Hotels, Sehenswürdigkeiten? And it is also written, schreiben Sie zu jedem Punkt 1 bis 2 Sätze auf den Antwortbogen, circa 30 Wörter. Schreiben Sie auch eine Anrede und einen Gruß. That means you have to include every point, and for every point you have to write at least 1 or 2 lines, but your brief should not go above 30 words. Now read out the brief and take care of some of the points. Like the first line is Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren. Now what you have to remember is, after writing this greeting you have to put a comma and then start your brief with the next line, but do remember that the first capital the first letter should be in small and not capital. Then you have to write your brief and remember to include all the points and write at least 1 or 2 lines for each point, and take care of the grammar also. After writing the brief, leave a line and write your goodbye message, which is mit freundlichen Grüßen and your name. Now this brief is for you. Now everything is given to you. What you have to do is put all these lines in order and write your email, and don't forget to add your greetings and your goodbye messages. The third module is Sprechen, and in Sprechen you have 3 tiles, tile 1, tile 2 and tile 3. In Sprechen tile 1 you have to introduce yourself, for which you have given a card. On it some points are written, for example Name, Alter, Land, Wohnort, Sprachen, Beruf und Hobby. So you have to introduce yourself while including all these points. Now I am showing you how you can introduce yourself. Try to learn and practice it on your own. So it starts: Ich heiße Johannes Meyer. Ich bin 25 Jahre alt. Ich komme aus Indien, aus Rajasthan. Ich wohne in Hyderabad. Ich spreche Hindi, Englisch und ein bisschen Deutsch. Ich bin Student. Meine Hobbys sind Kochen, Lesen und Musik hören. Like this way, you have to introduce yourself also. In the Name column, you have to tell your name. In Alter, you have to tell your age. In the Land, you have to tell your origin country, like from where you are originated. And in the Wohnort, you have to write the place where you are living right now. In Sprachen, you have to tell the languages which you can speak. And in Beruf, if you are a student, then speak Ich bin Student, or if you are doing some job, then include that in this point. And in the hobbies, if you have a single hobby, then remember the grammar rule. For the single hobby, you will say Mein Hobby ist. And if you have more than one hobby, then you can follow the sentence Meine Hobbys sind, and then tell whatever your hobbies are. In Sprechen tile 2, a topic is given to you plus some cards are given to you. So what you have to do is you have to ask a question to your partner, and the question should be related to the topic which is given to you. Like in this tile, the topic is Einkaufen and the card says Wo, Samstag und Getränke. So now what you have to do is you have to ask a question which is related to the topic Einkaufen, and the question must contain one of these cards word whichever you gets. And also, apart from asking the question, you also have to tell the answers for whatever question is asked from you. The A asked to the B, then B asked to the C, and then person C asked again to the person A. So what happens? First you have to ask a question from your partner, and then some other person ask a question to you, and you have to answer that question. In this slide you can see A is asking to B like Wo kaufen Sie ein, and B is answering. Then B is asking to C, Kaufst du am Samstag ein? Then the person C is giving the answer, and then person C asks the question to person A, Wo kaufen Sie Getränke? Now it's the time for A to answer the question. Like this tile goes on. Now do the practice on your own. Your topic is Einkaufen and the card says Wo am liebsten mag Gemüse. So you have to frame a question which is related to the topic Einkaufen, and always remember that you have to include these words, or the questions are related या फिर must related to these words. Now in Sprechen tile 3, a card is given to you and an image is drawn on that card. So what you have to do is you have to discuss it with your partner. Like in this card you can see a pen is drawn and person A is discussing something with person B. Like this, you can also discuss it with your partner. Now for your practice, again some cards are given to you. So now what you have to do is see what it is given in the card and discuss it with your partner.
So guys, how was the video? I hope you enjoyed. You are practicing everything. You are lesen, you are practicing sprechen, you are practicing schreiben. All the questions which are given to you, make sure you are sending me the answer so that we can check for you. Otherwise, you can send the answer in the description also. In case you need any help, anything, then we are just a call away. So you can WhatsApp me right now for all your queries, all the video requests, anything, at 9643430783. will be there for you 24/7. See you guys, and till then keep learning German with German Gyan. Stay tuned for the next video. Subscribe right now. Tschüss.